Top of the morning. Before we hit you with another banger, please like, comment, subscribe, and watch out for new content every Friday. If you haven't seen our vlog from Atlanta to Jacksonville, take a look at it. It's right there in the description below. So today we got a nice, beautiful headlight restoration coming up, and you know, these things are always interesting because you never know what you're gonna run into. So I'm over here filling up on water, you know, the daily wipe down of the van every morning, and we'll see you on the road. Let's go. All right, people. So headlight restoration, for those who may not know, with cars through time, your headlights tend to what they call condensate. It builds up a whole lot of I guess you could say acid fluids, condensation meaning as in like a thick film. That usually comes from road grim, exhaust from other cars. It's just basic knowledge as into when you're doing something so much, eventually it'll build up. So the first thing that happens when you put your car on the road, you turn on the road, what faces forward? The front of your car. So, and depending on your climate and your area, certain places, oh gosh, let me put on my seatbelt. Safety first, guys. So depending on the climate and the area that you're in, it depends on what type of beating the front end of your car would take. Back when I was living in New York, the back end of your car gets beaten up because of the environment. You know, we're in a place where it's tight-knit areas, everything is parallel parking, you're barely driving 7 to 8 miles at most, and for you to drive more than 10 miles is a big thing. So the back of your bumper got beat up a lot because a lot of people park, you know, do the love taps, tap, 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 all that, and you get little chip marks and everything. So now that I've relocated down to Atlanta, I've noticed that front end of cars is the most beaten because everything down here is highways and freeways and expressways, and you deal with rock chips, bugs, and a lot of headlight condensation. A lot of headlight condensation. So with headlight condensation being down here, it's way more harder, way more common, and it's more of a volume for that when it comes to detailing. More customers want it than they did up north. You'll see it more on newer cars as well because these cars are being beaten by the sun, by the road, by the grim, everything on the highway. Front end damage happens a lot. Front end wear and tear happens a lot down here as opposed to up north. And you know, there's a couple of other elements down here. Like down here, they deal with a lot of sunburned cars because it gets real hot in the summertime. The sun rays are extreme. As opposed to up north, we deal with a lot of salt because it gets real cold and it snows. And all they do is throw salt all over the place. So back to headlight condensation. So I know that I'll see more of that down here, but just trying to give you guys a more explanation and understanding of headlight restoration. We're basically removing that condensation film by cutting it with compound and sandpaper. Of course, you're grinding it down to get out the condensation. You're cutting it to remove it, to apply abrasion, and then you're polishing to remove scratches, and then of course you're sealing with a form of wax or some type of clear coat. Now, I recently, it's going on about a year of doing headlight restoration. I learned that magnificent skill from one of my detail brothers out in Maryland, Exact Detail. Shout out to Larry. He had a little training course, and it was the best $70 to $100 I spent. I spent about $100 to get the training done. It was about 2 hours, and I've made that money back so many times. Oh my God! Wow! For me, I want to be able to share this jewel with you guys, and a bunch of jewels with you guys on this channel. Please don't forget to subscribe, hit that bell notification, so whenever I drop these jewels, you do not miss them. So we have a headlight restoration that we're working on today, and I want to show you guys the different sandpaper, different grits and so So for headlight restoration, it's like a 1, 2, 3 step process. You want to have your sandpaper, your buffer, your compound, your polish, and then your wax. Yeah, so your sandpaper, your buffer, your compound, your polish, and your wax. 4 things, a 3-step process of 4 things. So first, we have the 1500, the 1000, and the 2000. Of course, the higher in grit you go, the less abrasive it is. The lower in grit you go, the more aggressive it is. So you start off with the 1000, work your way to the 15, finish off with the 2000. Then you're gonna also wanna tape off as much as possible so you don't burn the paint, hit edges. This is a good protectant. You can get this tape from any dollar store, Home Depot, Lowe's, and just inspect the lights before you even do anything. So these lights are heavily condensated. The car's pretty old. I believe it's a 2007 Honda Accord, and the customer, I give realistic results. So the customer already is informed that, you see, if you can see this little haze in here, this is within the light. So 9 times out of 10, when we sand down and everything, this is going to still be here, the haze. Down here as well, but she didn't care. She said she wants it to look better than what it looks like now, so why not? So as you can see in here, the haze is all in there. That's inside of the light, and that just happens if there's cracks or just through time. Especially being in Atlanta, the sun burns cars and it gets really, 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 really hot in the summertime. So this is the driver's side light, and the passenger side light is just fully condensated to the point where I'm pretty sure she barely can see at night. So we can't guarantee that it will come out 100%, but I know for sure it will come out way better than this. Alright, so first things first, usually sometimes they come cut or you have to cut them yourself, but you don't need a whole full sheet. Half the sheet will do. You can use the same sheet on each light per grit. So this is the 1000 grit. I'm just going to split it in half, simple. You need one side, split the other side. This also prolongs and help your supplies last longer. Going through sheets, you'll be buying sheets of sandpaper. They also have the sandpaper grinders machine. I prefer the hand. It's just more effective in my opinion. But everybody's different. So this is the 1000 grit. We're going to start off with 1000 grit first. 2000, the last step of the sanding process. Yeah, I hit it, finish the process. So now the second part is the cut with compound. So you're gonna have a 6-inch compound pad with buffer. Just take this, make sure your pad is clean. In my instance, this is a fresh pad. Make sure it's in line. That's this. People have their preferences for certain buffers, groupies, and everything. I prefer grills. My hands are pretty big. I'm a big guy. Start off slow, ease into it. I don't really go past nothing. That's 4. I don't really go past 4. Between 4 and 5 is good. I start off at 1 and I work my way up. Now, a compound, I use the Briar's 105. Same thing for polish, I use 205. But 105 for Briar's, compound, any compound will be effective for Briar's. 210 I usually use, but can't really find it. The only thing about the wire is with the auto reset. So it will stop on a pipe out through here and come out through here. So do a little getaway, right? On the job this time. This is 4 dots. 4. Work it into it. Add it. So I hope you guys enjoyed the headlight restoration video. I hope it was very informative and it can help somebody out there. These are jewels that I'm dropping for free at no charge. All I'm asking is that you subscribe, like, comment below, share the page, follow our Instagram, Ozzys.pro.detail, and also follow the last instructions on our last giveaway. We'll be giving away cash every Friday when we drop a video at 9 a.m. So stay safe, guys. Enjoy the content. I'll see you on the next one.